Hi Year 4 and welcome back to Lesson 2 in Week 5. In today's lesson we are going to be looking at sounds and insulators of sound. Now, what you're going to be doing today is something exciting. You're going to be designing your very own earmuffs. Before we begin, I would like you to talk to your partner. Remember, you can talk to your teddy bear or you can talk to somebody in your house if they're free. And remember to pause the video and play it when you're ready. What is an insulator? So an insulator is a substance which does not readily allow the passage of heat or sound or electricity. There are many different types of insulators. You will need a pencil and a piece of paper. Time yourself for 30 seconds. Write down as many things that you think are insulating materials. Remember to pause the video and play it when you're ready. Here are some of my examples that I found. A glass, wood, wool, plastic, fabric, a cork, some paper, ceramic and rubber, all types of insulators. So in my house I found a few things which I think might be good to absorb sound. So I've got a pair of socks, I've got a roll of tissue, I've got a warm thick blanket, and I've also got a shoe box here. So if I use my phone to play the alarm, listen to how loud the alarm sounds. Now I'm going to put the alarm into the socks and wrap it a little bit. It's not as loud with this anymore. Now I'm going to use the blanket and play the alarm and then wrap the phone up again. The sound has become less because it's been absorbed by the blanket. Let's test it again with the shoebox. It's a little bit more muffled now. So there we have it, a few materials in my house which I think absorb the volume of the sound. Have a think about the curtains in our classroom. Can you remember what they look like? They are black. There are 2 curtains in between each classroom. Does anybody know what material they are? The material of the curtains are felt. They are made to absorb sound so that it doesn't travel through to each classroom, and it just limits the volume that travels through as well. Sounds, which is to do with our topic on sound. Shuddering silence. There is always sounds going on around us. We just don't notice it because it's always there. Take a minute to have a little listen. What sounds can you hear in your house? I can hear the sound of the cars going down in my road. I can hear an aeroplane going over my head. I can hear the clock ticking. I can hear the fridge with the ice making a bit of noise, like crackling. What can you hear? Even when your house is really quiet, your fridge will be humming and your TV will be buzzing, even when it's on standby. You might even be able to hear the hum of traffic outside. However, there are rooms that are designed to be completely silent. These rooms are called anechoic chambers. Anechoic is Latin for no echo. If you sat in one of these rooms by yourself, it would be so quiet that you would be able to hear your own heartbeat. Have a look at this page here. Close-up of a wall in an anechoic chamber. Anechoic chambers have spiky walls which are designed to absorb sound. Low-pitched sounds bounce off the slanted edges of the spikes which cause sound waves to bounce upwards and hit the spike above it. The sound waves then bounce back and forth between 2 spikes, travelling farther into the wall until it is... Do you know what the word might be? Shout it out if you know. That's right, until the sound is absorbed. High-pitched sounds always get absorbed straight away into the soft foam material that the spikes are made of. Can you have a look at the material? Testing a pair of headphones in an anechoic chamber. These rooms are used to test sound equipment like speakers or headphones. However, many people claim that when you sit in these rooms, the silence is so unnatural that it can drive you mad. A few have even claimed to have hallucination experiences inside of these rooms, such as hearing voices or even swarms of bees. So there are rooms that can be made with different materials to absorb the sounds, so you can do testing in those rooms. So many of you may have heard of ear muffs. You might have some to keep your ears warm in the winter. Ear muffs were invented to help protect our ears from loud noises. They muffle the sound so we can hear them at a quieter volume. Some people may need to wear ear protection for work. What jobs do you think require ear protection? Have a think. There are many jobs which require ear protection, such as construction workers, people who work on the roads, anyone that works in really noisy environments. They need to protect their ears. So your task for today is to imagine that you are a designer for a company and you have been asked to design ear muffs to prevent loud noises in the ear. Who are your target audience? So who are you going to be designing these ear muffs for? And list the materials that you will need to make your ear muffs. And also state why you have chosen those materials. So what makes those materials good for absorbing sounds? On a piece of paper, you will need to draw and label your ear muffs. Here are some ideas of some ear muffs that have been made before. They're just using some wool, using a hairband. You can use foil, any types of materials that you would like to make that band if you wanted to make it. Your challenge for this task would be to have a go at making your ear muffs. You can use some materials from your house. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least you can give it a go. And when you've finished making them, you can evaluate them. So you can test how they work by playing loud music and seeing if it reduces the volume in your ear. And then you could evaluate it by writing what you would do better next time and how you would make your ear muffs different if you did it again. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. Remember to upload your work to Tapestry or send it to the Year 4 email address. Have fun and stay safe.